By late August, early September, the summer sun had ripened the corn, ready for the start of the hairst. This was one of the most labour-intensive jobs about ony farm. The first task of the hairst was to sharpen the scythe.
Aye, with this, well, it's like a random stone, it seems like it's a round stone. You also get a square stone with a wooden handle on it. I didn't like it, like, and well, it was a knack, I suppose, really. And if you could look back on all photographs, I think you find that they put the point of their scythe onto the day of their left boot. Like.
Oh, good leather.
And it's just a case of a long kind of stroke, like, and work your way down the blade.
For the scythe and the mechanical hairston, crops had to be cut by hand using the hook or the sickle. The scythe was later used to cut the crops. It was practice in the northeast that 2 or 3 men and women worked as a team fin scything. One man would cut the corn and the others would gather and tie the sheaves. The reaper of the late 1800s cut the standing crop and left it in loose bundles. These bundles were later tied by hand. The early reaper was replaced by the self-binder, which was developed by Silas McCormick and introduced to Aberdeenshire at the beginning of the 20th century. This machine was a great step forward and revolutionised hairston, and did away with literally thousands of folk within the Hairst Park. The first binders were usually pulled by 2 or 3 Clydesdales. The standing crop is pulled onto the cutting blade by the revolving wooden dummies. The cut corn is carried up to the packing board by the moving canvas cloths, for it is tied into individual sheaves. The sheaves were left in neat raws ready to be stooked. Each sheaf was picked up in underneath the earn and bigged into a stook. A stook consisted of 8 or more sheaves. Each stook had to be positioned facing north and south so that the grain in the strae would equally ripen and dry or win in the autumn sun. This could take at least 12 weeks depending on the weather. As the cutting continued, only game which had found a safe home in the corn park was eventually exposed. The farm dogs would then try to catch the rabbits and hares, which were used by the women folk about the farm to supplement the diet during the hairst. Afore the combine harvesters, first introduced to the northeast around the late 1940s and early 50s, the hairst was very labour intensive. Skilled work was a hallmark of a good farm. Each stook in the corn park had to highlight that skill. This could be seen by the straight lines in which the stooks were bigged.